Hey guys, two old guys here going to react to Billie Eilish.
Where are they?
We love Billie Eilish.
Where are these old guys?
Admit it.
Yeah, we're the old guys. And
we heard Billie Eilish together, I think, for the first time way back when, a year ago. And we were like, oh my goodness, she's so good.
Year ago. Yep.
Yeah. And today we're going to look at, where to go. It's Happier Than Ever.
I have not heard of this song, but I admit that I was impressed by this young woman who had a very different sound, and I know enough that her brother is also
take some because you said you watched a documentary with her in there.
Yeah, I don't know where I watched it. It was probably on one of those platforms, out there.
It's cool.
Amazon or Netflix or something. But
so now we get to go listen to Billie Eilish as actual fans.
Like little schoolgirls.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So I'm looking forward to this. So let's do it.
Yes, all right. I'm actually happy right now, too. All right. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way here. All right. Everything on? Okay. Yep. Ready?
Ready.
Go.
When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true.
I gotta pause it.
We didn't even start.
I know. You and I just reacted to The Weeknd where he said, I don't want to sacrifice my time for your love.
Right.
She said, when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. And I wish it wasn't true, but, hey, I'm so happy right now. Did you hear her say that?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, I'll go back to this.
No, she's being honest. So
she's being honest, exactly.
Sometimes it takes him alone time to figure that out.
That's exactly right. Okay, go.
Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do. Do you read my interviews, or do you skip my avenue when you said you were passing through? Was I even on your wave? I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you. You would do the opposite of what you said you'd do, and I'd end up more afraid. Don't say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable.
Okay, gotta pause it. Okay, so you know what's interesting? They have the old phone, right?
Yeah.
The hardline phone, right? But if I were to close my eyes, I could see back in 1935,
Yeah.
a big microphone about that big, a lady with those like weird haircuts, that curl around and whatever,
Yeah.
singing in a nightclub with smoke flying everywhere,
Yeah.
singing the song.
Crooning into the microphone.
Is that what that is? Yes, crooning. Is that is that kind of a crooning sound?
Yeah, it's just, but the song is definitely, the visuals here are different, but
Take away the visuals.
Yeah, take away
shut your
all
eyes.
that, and it sounds a lot like someone in a timeless 20th century club.
Yes, exactly. A speakeasy.
Yeah, who's some songs are just pure entertainment.
Yeah.
But some songs you're like, is that about your life?
Right,
Like
exactly.
it's touching so deep. And in this case, she seems to be telling somebody that, you know what, you're doing the opposite of what you said you'd do. You know, you're making me insecure. Like at every turn, I'm realizing I'm unhappy.
You're right.
You're
exactly.
making me unhappy.
Right. Have you ever broken up with somebody on the phone? It's horrible. When you're young?
Yeah.
We all did, right?
Yeah.
Or somebody, have you ever had somebody break up with you when you're on the phone?
Long distance. And you kind of, and I remember in the one instance I'm thinking of, I didn't really cry when that happened afterwards.
Right.
And I was like, for all the things I said and all the commitments I claimed, maybe I wasn't really that happy.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I like went out and chopped my fingers off. Ate my fingers off.
That's a different video.
that was Slipknot.
Well, it's all relative to the
Yes.
context, but I'm just saying, I think that we all go through those periods where sometimes I think one of the biggest things in human experience is we don't like, many of us, most of us probably don't like being alone for long periods of time. We want to be with somebody. But sometimes just because they're a warm body doesn't mean they're the right fit.
That's exactly right. Yep, that's right. I mean, I think I've talked about this before. You never know who your soulmate is until you've had multiple people that you've tested.
Oh, you believe in soulmates, do you?
Well, okay, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying, when you're young, how do you know that you're going to completely mesh with that other person? You're just walking through the hallways of school and stuff, or, going, hey, or not even in school, let's say you're in college or even after. You don't know who that perfect person is unless you know what to compare them to. This guy is a total jerk. This guy was really nice, but he's too nice. This guy is a bad boy. This guy's a good old boy, right? So what do I want in there, right? And so until you're going to have breakups, and that's what it's all about. You can't just say, this is my soulmate. You never know what you're going to be like when you're 27 years old, 30 years old.
Yeah, it's not like picking a random product off the shelf and going, oh, good enough.
This is perfect.
You've got to live with that thinking, feeling person, especially if you commit with them for a lifetime, for a really, really, really long time, or at least until you die. And so,
right, exactly.
In this case, it sounds like
she's happier than ever getting rid of you. All right? All right, let's go back. Go!
So if you really wanna know when I'm away from you,
What is that?
I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true.
Uh-oh.
what's behind door number 1?
You call me again.
Yeah.
Drunk in your Benz, driving home under the influence. You scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath, 'cause you only listen to your fucking friends. I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city, and I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did
Whoa.
Is that it? Hold on. Is that it?
I think
That's
so.
it. Oh,
That was cool. I liked how, you said that it started like it's this kind of sweet, kind of melancholy crooner.
yeah, right.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it got into this hard, background, guitar, and it was just, she was thundering with emotion.
Totally. And she said, "You ruin everything good." And then she's screaming, "Leave me alone, effing leave me alone," whatever. I'm thinking, I do not want a girl to break up with me like that. Right?
Well, one lyric that stuck with me, because I could clearly hear everything she was saying, and it obviously was coming from her life. But you made all my moments your own. She's talking about somebody who's super selfish,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
and the reason she stood by him is because he was probably always crying and whining about he's misunderstood. So she's the kind of girl or partner who likes to rescue people. And so she saw this, misunderstood, puppy dog that, she saw beauty in. And meanwhile, he was always drunk, always coming to her events late. Nothing was about her. Everything was about him.
Yep, she said
And
that.
ruined. And so even while she's at the pinnacle of her fame and all these great events, she was always waiting for him to show up, to show her some kindness, to give a smile. She would take any little scrap off of his plate. And even then, it seemed like he didn't do that.
Wow. That's amazing that you got all that.
No, I
was thinking like, oh crap, that's brutal the way she broke up with that guy. But I love the song. I love how it went from that to the emotional part of it. I thought that was pretty interesting. The water coming through the door and having to swim out.
One thing you just reminded me of is my wife has reminded me in the past that women hold on longer to men. They believe in them longer.
Oh,
they give them more
interesting.
chances. But when they let go
For good.
more finality
Yes.
than do men. Men will like come crawling back and want to come back, and after a breakup, and women will like, nope, I'm
It's
done.
done.
So when it's done with the women, it's done. I'm talking in general. A lot of women give men second chances, third chances, fourth chances.
Right, yeah. But when it's done, it's done.
It's done. So beware,
Wow.
males of the world. She was done with that guy, and you won't see them getting back together more than likely.
Right. And the moral of the story for guys, pay attention to your women. Right? because when they're done, they're done.
In terms of the music, I'm glad she went through that because she produces some awesome emotion.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. It was
the
totally
human
awesome
experience.
song. I have not heard a bad Billie Eilish song.
Oh,
I've only heard like 5, though. Okay.
Oh, really?
I think
That's
so.
it?
Maybe
Okay.
6. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, now I'm hearing them on the radio. At least the ones I recognize from.
But you actually listen to a radio station that plays Billie Eilish? That's pretty amazing.
Alternative station, yeah. Every once in a while.
And she's on an alternative station?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, I listen to an alternative station.
Out in California.
But it's 80s alternative station. So, okay. I love Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Do you love Billie Eilish?
I do. And
I love her.
I am affirmed once again.
Yes.
She is a talented
awesome.
young woman.
If I ever hear her on the radio, I'll be like, I heard that's Billie Eilish. That's Billie Eilish. Everybody be quiet now. Let's listen. So that's the way I look at it. All right. Till the next one, we're happier than ever, guys. Peace.